All right, man, peace. So LeBron James is finally stepping to the podium, and he's going to go into great detail in the various ways in which he believes he was robbed in Game 1, and I agree with him. I agree with him. I thought that the Cleveland Cavaliers played better than the Golden State Warriors for the duration of the game, and that the referees did a very, very poor job down the stretch. So anyway, he's going to talk about it. I'm going to chime in.
Time to reflect on the call, and you're not in the moment. But what is your reaction to the change from the charge to the block?
I thought I read that play just as well as I read any play in my career. Defensively, I seen the drive. I was outside the charge line. I stepped in, took the contact. It's a huge play.
That was a huge play, and I was surprised that they changed it, because I thought it was a bang bang play. I mean, like I said, I was on the line with my dad. He was like, "Well, looked like his right foot was still sliding." I said, "I thought he was already there. I don't think that you changed that call at that point in the game, not unless it's something that's very, very flagrant and egregious."
It's a huge play.
Dave over here on the left.
David.
What's up with these suits that LeBron be wearing, man? Looking like looking like the third member of the Blues Brothers.
David Brennan, ESPN. LeBron, obviously, in the moment, there was an expression of frustration with JR, the way the game ended right in front of you. What can be said now that you have to move past Game 1 to kind of lift him up and get that play out of his mind?
Nothing. LeBron's like, it's not my job to lift your ass up. We're in the finals. If you can't get your ass back up, then I can't fuck with you anyway. I guarantee you, LeBron went over to that nigga and said, look, just to let your ass know, I got anywhere from 3 to 6 more games with your tired ass. And after that, not only am I leaving Cleveland, I'm leaving it because of you. And in addition to that, I'm calling up Adam Silver to make sure that your ass is shipped over to China. Okay?
We got to move on. I mean, this game is over and done with. We had our opportunities, and I would never give up on JR. It's not my MO. I don't give up on any of my players, so any of my teammates. So.
No, you said it right the first time. Any of your players, because you own the team, you're the GM, and you're the head coach.
I don't think that even needs.
Niggas sell popcorn at halftime.
I don't think that even needs to be said.
Did he say anything to you guys?
No, he didn't.
Robert.
What was he gonna say? Look, LeBron looked pissed as hell. He's still pissed.
Robert.
Robert Littell, BSO. A couple of questions. First off, how is your eye doing? Kind of what happened on that play? And the second question is, for the players that haven't been in the NBA Finals, your teammates that haven't been in the NBA Finals before, kind of what's your message to them after such a tough Game 1 loss?
My eyes been better. It was pretty much blurry, and it kind of got worse and worse as the game went on after I drove and, Draymond poked me right square in the eye.
Yeah, that was obvious that he got poked square in the eye, and his eye was even bloodshot as the game went on.
So I'll deal with that over the next couple of days. I don't think a message needs to be said. We're in the fight now. The finals have started. They got a great taste of it tonight, so they know what to expect, when we play again.
Jeff on your right side, middle.
Jeff Zilliott, USA Today. LeBron, in the referee's pool report, it was said that they had doubt as to whether you were in the restricted area, and that's why it was reviewed. Did you think you were close to the restricted area?
He was nowhere near close to the restricted area. So that shows you right there that was actually a charge, because if the reason why they reviewed it was because they thought that he was in the restricted area, that shows you that him sliding his feet was not a factor.
Yeah, number one. Number two, how many times have you seen when they go to reverse that kind of call?
Like I said, I read that play just as well as I've read any play in my career, maybe in my life. I seen the play happening. I knew I was outside the charge line, and I knew I took the hit. I don't know what else to say.
Fourth row.
You got robbed, brother.
Fourth row in the center.
Tess Stevens from ABC7 in San Francisco. LeBron, you have a long track record of bringing your A game to the NBA Finals. I mean, this is your 8th year.
Well, no, not really. Let's be for real. The brother has brought his A game to the NBA Finals. I would say in the last 4 series against the Warriors, really the last 3. Because 2015, he was pretty much just shot jacking. The last 3, he's been par excellence in the finals. But he was terrible in 07. He was terrible in 2011. He was very good in 2012. He was good in 2013. 2014, he was average. 2015, he was a volume shooter. 2016, 17, and so far this year, he's been great.
8th year, you scored 51 points. What contributions from your teammates do you think really brought your game to the next level?
I just try to do whatever it takes to help our team win. And try to be a triple threat out on the floor offensively, being able to score, rebound, and get my guys involved. So I just try to do that tonight.
Next row back.
Tom Reed, The Athletic. LeBron, as the officials huddle on that call, are you guys being told what they're even reviewing? I mean, did you have any idea of what it was that could trigger it, or did you know that that's what they were going through?
No, it was. We were told that they were reviewing if I had my feet outside the line, and when I knew that, I was like, okay, that's going to be our ball. I knew I was outside the charge line, so that's what the communication was to us, and we were over on the sideline drawing up a play, to try to execute, try to go up a couple possessions.
Right here in the front.
LeBron, Paul Antunes from ESPN Brazil. How tough is it, mentally for you? I mean, you shot so well today. You were 19 for 32. You had 51. To recover in just a couple days and get ready for Game 2 after working so hard and your team playing so well today and just not coming out on top.
Well, it's a 7-game series. Remember, they also lost a very tough Game 1 in overtime in 2015, and then they were able to win Game 2 in Oakland. So Golden State still has to be on their P's and Q's. They better step it up another level in Game 2. Because this dude's going to be very, very frustrated, and Adam Silver's going to give a call to the referee crew to let them know that bang-bang calls go to LeBron for Game 2.
Well, I mean, we take this one. We understand how difficult and how challenging and this task is, and you take it all the way throughout the night, think about it, and ways you could have been better, and plays that happened that could have went your way that didn't go your way, or things you could have did. And then you wake up tomorrow with a fresh mind. You move forward.
Anthony on the right side.
Anthony Slater with The Athletic. What, in your view, kind of happened late with Steph and Clay after your block, and then after that with the Livingston and Tristan Thompson stuff?
I made a block. Next thing I know, I see 2 light-skinned niggas coming at me. So I said, it's going to be night-night real soon. Let these niggas keep fucking with me. They already done robbed me. I'm ready to knock out 2 light-skinned niggas. That's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
Any other questions? Right here, Marla in the front. 2.
Marla right now, our Akron Beacon Journal. I know there'll be adjustments, but do you take any consolation when it seemed like you had a good plan? The young guys, seemed to handle the moment. Do you take any consolation in that?
Consolation? Bitch, it's the NBA Finals. What are you talking about? Consolation? You give consolation prizes to losers.
Consolation in that?
I do not.
Last 2 questions. Michael in the back, and then Mark.
LeBron, Michael Lee with Yahoo Sports. Would you say that this is probably the most frustrated or disappointed you've been coming off a finals game, knowing that you were right there and you had many opportunities to end? Is this probably more frustrating you have been after loss?
Because it's right now, I would say, yeah. I mean, I always live in the present. I don't know how frustrated I was after the loss in the past. I think we played as well as tonight. We played as well as we've played all postseason.
Well, this was definitely one of you guys' top performances in the postseason. There's no doubt about that. Because your team was pretty much up and down against Indiana, against Toronto. It's hard to even gauge how good you guys were because Toronto basically shitted in their shorts as soon as they saw you. And then Boston, your teammates really didn't play well for that entire series. It was pretty much you just dominating at home. And then in Game 7, you were able to control the tempo, and Boston got nervous. So I would agree. I think that this was the Cleveland Cavaliers' best overall performance as a team in the postseason thus far.
And we gave ourselves a chance, possession after possession after possession, and there was just some plays that was kind of taken away from us. Simple as that.
Mark, last question.
LeBron, Mark Schwartz, ESPN. From listening to everybody's reaction to the play at the end with JR getting the rebound, there's still confusion about whether JR thought the game was tied or...
There was no confusion. The only confusion was J.R. Smith. That's it. Just retarded, fucked up again, that's all.
Or whether he thought you guys were ahead. From where you stood on the court and from talking to him after the play, what's your reaction to it? What's your version?
What do you mean, what's my version?
Well, did he think that the game was tied?
You know what he's asking you, man.
The game was tied, or did he think that you guys had it salted away?
How do I know that?
Because he told you. It's on the replay. You know what he told you.
Or did you discuss it at all with him at the end of the play?
No. They asked me if I talked to JR about it. I said no already. I knew it was a tie game. We was down one.
White man, what you want me to say? You want me to say that J.R. Smith has the brain of an amoeba? Because that's what the case is. But I got to play with the nigga for the next anywhere from 3 to 6 games. That's my life right now, okay? Why you think my tie is so loose? I got to go back to the hotel with this dumb nigga and figure out how do I play with a retarded man. That's the shit I'm dealing with right now, okay? Does that answer your question? Does that answer your question? You saw the replay. You saw the same shit I saw. This dumbass man gonna say that he thought we were winning. I don't even know how this man got to the NBA. He can't read numbers. The scoreboard's at the top of the damn stadium, but his dumbass can't look at it.
George Hill went up. He made the first one. We got the offensive rebound. You know, I thought we were all aware of what was going on. That's my view. So
obviously, JR wasn't. That's my view. Okay. Does that answer your question? J.R. Smith is a jackass. Does that answer your question? That what you want me to say? I wish we could trade him right now before Game 2. That's what I wish. Right now, I would trade him for a high school basketball player and a popsicle. That's what I would trade his ass for. Okay? Does that answer your question? By the way, kiss my ass.
So, I don't know what JR was thinking. I don't know the question you were trying to ask.
I was just trying to see if you knew exactly what his state of mind was. Did he think that you guys had it won, or did he think he was trying to make a play? Not sure.
Unless I was clinically brain dead, how could I possibly know what J.R. Smith was thinking?
Sure.
I'm not sure. No, I don't know his state of mind.
Did you know if he knew the score?
I got to get the fuck up out of here before I smack you like I want to smack JR.
Thank you.
But anyway, LeBron James is ready. He's ready to go postal. It is what it is. You win some, you lose some. The Cavaliers were the beneficiaries of some very shitty refereeing back in the 2016 finals, especially in those last 3 games. So turnabout is fair play. It is what it is, but they definitely got robbed tonight. So we'll see what happens in Game 2. Anyway, peace.